Who would have thought that in a global pandemic and GPUs being in short supply, that NVIDIA themselves would decide to release a brand new GPU, the RTX 3080 Ti. Now, basing on pricing and performance, I would say that we are taking a look at NVIDIA's answer to an AMD 6900 XT. But with GPUs still being in short supply and crypto being on the decline, is this new release a sign that GPUs will come back in style shortly? Well, it's hard to say. But what I can say is that today we can take a look at Asus ROG Strix variant of the 3080 Ti. When it comes to CUDA cores, the 3080 Ti comes with 10,240 CUDA cores, which is actually fairly near the 3090 at 10,496, while being significantly higher than its predecessor, the 3080, at 8,704. When it comes to video memory, however, this bad boy comes with 12GB of blazing fast DDR6X memory while sharing the same memory bandwidth as the 3090. With this, we can kind of say, on paper at least, that the 3080 Ti is probably within the range of 20 to 25% performance increment from its predecessor, the 3080. Now, I think that's enough about the specs. Let's take a look at what's inside. Well, opening up this bad boy. Alright. Inside we have a box that houses the GPU and its accessories. Right here. Alright, now taking a look inside, we have, well, the box itself, we can see the RTX 3080 Ti Asus right here. This is quite a heavy card actually. But don't worry, we'll take a look at this in just a bit. Moving from that, I believe we have a PCB looking ruler. It's also pretty cool. It's quite detailed actually, and it feels quite nice in the hand as well. And from there, we have two cable ties. You know, it's always nice to have cable ties when you're building a PC. And then we have the box, which comes with a manual, I believe. It comes with a nice thank you card from buying an Asus Strix GPU, the warranty card, a setup guide for installing the graphic card itself. And then from there, we have quite a nice Asus ROG card itself, as you can see right here. It looks pretty cool. There's some detailed specs about the card itself. Then last but not least, we have an alternate backplate for the graphic card, which we will take a closer look shortly. You see right here. Alright, now we'll take a look at the card itself. Now let's unwrap this GPU and take a closer look at what makes it the 3080 Ti. So now taking a look at the card itself, we can see that in terms of appearance itself, the ROG Strix card itself has a more gamerish, very aggressive looking aesthetic. And then when it comes to fans, it comes with 3 fans itself. And when it comes to size itself, it's actually a pretty thick card as you can see. This is actually a 2.9 slot card. So if you're thinking of actually putting this into your system itself, you probably need at least 3 PCIe slots to actually slot it in. And then lastly, we have the build quality. In terms of build quality itself, it is actually quite a sturdy card. It comes with a mixture of metal and plastic. And apart from that, there only is unique features left. So why don't we take a look at its unique features to see why is this the ROG Strix. When it comes to the features that make the ROG Strix the ROG Strix, this GPU does come with it. So if you take a look at the fans itself, this is actually Asus's ASO-type fan design, which is actually optimized for higher static air pressure, which basically means that if your heatsink itself is quite thick like this GPU is, you will get actually better airflow for better thermals. The next feature that the Strix has when it comes to the 30 series itself is that when it comes to the RGB accent itself, it is actually quite huge. So if you do turn it on, you will see this huge bar light up and complement your build itself. Now moving on to the ports itself, we do have 3 display ports and 2 HDMI, which is a bit of a shame because you would think with a card of this price point, you probably get 1 Type-C port, but unfortunately we don't have it here. But last but not least, earlier we were talking about this backplate itself. If you take a look at the GPU itself, you can see that at the end it is a bit exposed with an exposed cable and a very plain design. But you do have the option, if you like, to actually add the backplate to the back of the GPU to give it a more aggressive look itself. Now for the most exciting portion that we've all been waiting for, the build. So now sit back and enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, do consider subscribing and leaving us a thumbs up. All the product description and our social media will be in the description box below. So if you want to keep up to date with all the latest news, do consider following our social media. And if you have any feedback or questions, do feel free to drop down in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!